Sprinkle me with perfume rare, and I'll be on my way. Stick some slick...
What if everything you thought you knew about classic Hollywood was a lie? For decades, Dennis Morgan has been remembered as a pleasant leading man, charming, dependable, and ever-present in musicals, romances, and war dramas. But what if that was only half the story? What if the studios, gossip columnists, and even Hollywood historians deliberately pushed him into the shadows? Here was a man once considered for Casablanca, a rival to Errol Flynn at Warner Brothers, and at one time among the studio's highest-paid stars. Yet today, his name is rarely mentioned among Hollywood's golden legends. Was there a quiet conspiracy to erase him from film history? After decades of silence, new evidence and forgotten accounts suggest that Dennis Morgan wasn't just another star. He was a defining figure of his era, a man whose light was deliberately dimmed by the very system that created him. Dennis Morgan. Born Earl Stanley Morner on December 20, 1908, in Prentice, Wisconsin, came from humble, small-town roots. Raised in a close-knit Midwestern family, he grew up surrounded by simplicity and stability, values that would shape his grounded personality throughout his Hollywood journey. His love for music began early, leading him to pursue formal vocal training. Before ever stepping onto a movie set, Morgan made his mark in opera, performing in productions like Faust and Carmen. His smooth, melodic voice and commanding presence set him apart, preparing him for the spotlight that would soon follow. But his Hollywood debut in The Great Ziegfeld, 1936, came with a strange twist. His singing voice was dubbed by another performer, Alan Jones. It was an early sign of how Hollywood often valued control and image over authenticity. Still, the film launched his movie career, and his natural charisma soon made him one of Warner Brothers' most bankable stars. Morgan's charm, good looks, and musical background gave him a versatility few could match. Yet, unlike many of his peers, he wasn't swept up by fame's illusion. His calm self-assurance, shaped by his upbringing, set him apart from the more flamboyant stars of his time. But Hollywood's system had its limits. Typecast as the charming romantic lead, he was rarely offered the complex roles that could have cemented his legacy. When he turned down the role of Rick Blaine in Casablanca, a decision that handed Humphrey Bogart one of cinema's most iconic characters, he inadvertently changed his destiny. While Bogart became immortal, Morgan's choice to appear in lighter fare like Thank Your Lucky Stars left his mark less enduring. Over time, his refusal to chase headlines, feud with studios, or stir scandal made him fade quietly into the background of Hollywood memory. Unlike his contemporaries, Morgan's personal life was devoid of the turmoil that fueled tabloid fascination. He married his wife, Lillian Vedder, in 1933, long before fame found him, and their marriage endured throughout his career, a rarity in Hollywood. Together, they raised 3 children, Stanley, Kristen, and James. Their home life was stable, private, and deeply rooted in love. Even when his daughter Kristen appeared with him in My Wild Irish Rose, 1947, Morgan remained more family man than movie star. His steadfast loyalty and devotion kept him away from scandal, but also from the kind of sensationalism that often kept stars relevant. Still, his friendship with Errol Flynn, one of Hollywood's most notorious figures, showed another side of him, loyal yet disciplined, capable of keeping his integrity even while surrounded by chaos. Morgan's filmography is rich with beloved classics. His performance alongside Ginger Rogers in Kitty Foyle, 1940, helped make the film a box office success, while Rogers went on to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. In Christmas in Connecticut, 1945, opposite Barbara Stanwyck, his light comedic timing charmed audiences, making the film a timeless holiday favorite. His portrayal in God Is My Co-Pilot, 1945, brought him praise for his sincerity and patriotic warmth. while My Wild Irish Rose showcased his natural musical talent. Throughout the 1940s, he ranked among Warner Brothers' highest-paid actors, a testament to his popularity and box office power. Yet even with success, Morgan's humility and professionalism set him apart. He was respected, reliable, and free of ego, qualities that earned him admiration from peers and critics alike. When the golden age of Hollywood began to fade, Morgan quietly stepped back from the spotlight. While others reinvented themselves for television or chased reinvention through scandal, he focused on business ventures and family life. His financial wisdom and measured approach kept him stable long after many of his peers fell from grace. He once reflected, "It's not the easiest thing in the world to be a success in Hollywood and still be the ordinary husband and father." Those words revealed the tension he carried, the desire to succeed without losing himself in fame's illusion. Though his name may not echo as loudly as Bogart or Flynn today, Dennis Morgan's legacy remains one of quiet strength and integrity. He embodied the wholesome, versatile leading man who could sing, act, and charm with ease, all without scandal or arrogance. Actress Viveca Lindfors once called him a divine friend, with a glorious voice and cheerful spirit. In the end, Dennis Morgan was not forgotten because he failed. He was forgotten because he refused to play Hollywood's game. His story is not of tragedy or scandal, but of grace, loyalty, and humility. The rarest kind of Hollywood legend.